Does what you believe about how the other person is perceiving you affect what you think they think about you? If you watch the news or listen to anyone today, you hear a lot about racism, diversity, equity, inclusion, discrimination, women's rights, and a variety of other topics along those lines. And while it's easy to get caught up in the rhetoric, it's also helpful to look at the science. Now, I don't mean to be facetious, since that's exactly what Dr. Fauci and his cronies were screaming about during COVID. We were told, look at the science, while they ignored the science. There was a really interesting study done using men and women college undergraduates. And the people were made up with stage makeup, so they might be perceived as having a physical deformity on their face. They were then told to go into a mock interview. When they came out, they were asked questions about how they felt the interviewer perceived them. So before they went into the mock interview, they saw how they looked in the mirror, but just before going in, they were told they needed a little touch-up on their makeup. And that touch-up erased all of the work of creating the scar tissue, so when they went in, there was no deformity on their face. The perception that they were being treated poorly was in their own eyes because the interviewer didn't see any scar tissue. And the results were consistent across the study. This demonstrates that our perception of how we're being treated is not always necessarily true. Our perception may be based on how we think the other person will treat us, and maybe not on how they're actually treating us. This is especially important when we consider in today's day and age, where many people are being told they have white privilege, they're racist, they're fascists, they're Nazis, or any other variety of negative human characteristics. Instead, the people who are yelling these slurs are less likely to see the truth and more likely to be characterizing others in a way that they think they should be characterized and not how they actually are. I encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to An Army on Our Knees. I also would like us all to pray today for open eyes and a clear mind so we see what's clearly in front of us and we're not making decisions based on what we're told or inaccurate conclusions. And I'd like to encourage Christ followers to declare that we have eyes wide open and hearts ready. We are the kingdom of God, the home of the free, the land of the brave, one nation under God.